and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. Today we're going to do a personality reading on Krystal Jung, formerly of FX, right? Formerly of FX. I feel like I said that weird. And as always, tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. I'm not affiliated. Everything is alleged. I don't know these people. I just read some cards, okay? This is a personality reading, so I will be reading positive and negative aspects if they show up. So if you don't like hearing anything negative about your idols, I'm probably not the channel for you. But if you want to hear what I think when these cards come up, stick around. So we're going to go ahead and pull 6 cards, what I usually do for personality reading. Krystal is really interesting because she's not only a Scorpio, she has an entire stellium in Scorpio with like her Pluto and her Venus and her Sun and what was the other one? Jupiter. Her Jupiter. And then she has that squaring, I'm sorry, her Sun Scorpio squares her Mars. So it's a whole like, she is not the one to make angry. She does not forgive you. She does not get over it. She gets revenge. Like, she got a moon in Gemini too, so she is smart about it. She is smart. Gemini moon is like, almost like you are really good at compartmentalizing those emotions. I think that's why she can kind of have that like icy exterior because she is very calculated with her emotions. And then being a Scorpio on top of that, having that affect your water sign, which, you know, is I want to say the deepest, darkest of the water signs. She's, you will regret messing with her. You will. So but other than that, also, she's a water sign. So the elevated or the evolved version of that is saying that when she loves you, like, she will move mountains and earth for you. Like, extremely loyal. She's your the dog, so also just like extremely loyal friend, ride or die. Very nurturing person as well. So she's a good friend, an extremely good friend, and then the worst of enemies. So, all right, whoops. Let's go ahead and get her personality out here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this going. We got the Lovers in a shadow aspect. So indulgent, obsessive, possessive, very Scorpio energy. I love you, you're mine. Like, don't even look at somebody else. Like, if you're in a relationship with her, it is deep and intoxicating and spiritual, but also don't even look at anybody else because she's gonna let you know that she knows. And if you think you're getting away with anything else, oh my God, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. So yeah, just super intense when it comes to relationships. Again, not a surprise. It totally lines up with her astrology. Can be a little on the obsessive side, so you just got to be a little careful about that. You know, I don't know how evolved she is in her relationships at this point. It could just be something that she's generally good about. She just needs to watch out. You know, something that she knows she can be prone to, so she needs to be careful. Have the Mask in shadow as well. Again, this is talking about like a fear of rejection. She's still a water sign. She's still sensitive. You know, she can be, it takes a long time to get to know her truly and completely because she has to protect her like soft, squishy center. So it's like one of those things, when you don't know her, she can come off very like a big personality, and then you get to know her and she's actually really shy and soft. But she protects that aspect of her because she's learned over time to do that, to protect it because she's been hurt. So yeah, she's really kind of hard to get to know, but once you do, she is that best friend. She's such a good friend and really deep in her relationships. So she has to be careful. Then we have the Dead End, kind of in a shadowy aspect too. Again, overly cautious, scared. She kind of can get stuck in a rut a little bit. She likes things the same. She likes what she knows. she likes things to be the way that she likes them. You know, even more than that. She's not so flexible sometimes in her plans or her living situation or whatever. Like, she's probably a difficult roommate because she wants things the way she wants them, and if you don't like it, you're wrong. I think there's a little bit of that. She's just like hard-lined a little bit, where she probably could soften those edges just a little bit, but then again, she's like, I don't need to because I take care of myself and I'll do for myself and I provide for myself, so why do I care? There's a bit of that. There's just a little bit of like, I ain't dealing with nobody's crap because I don't have to. But it wouldn't hurt her to soften, and she probably will over time, but right now she's just definitely like, nope, not for nobody. We have the healer also in a shadow aspect. So she's got a lot of hard edges, this girl. And again, we were prepared for that because we knew she has that whole Scorpio stellium, where she's all about protecting herself and not letting people in right away. Overworking, kind of self-neglecting. I think she is, again, a little bit obsessive, hyper-fixating. When she wants to accomplish something, it is 100% the goal, and she's not really looking at the things next to her. So sometimes self-care and self-restraint are hard for her because she just wants to get that goal done, get that thing done, get the thing achieved. I think she has really high expectations of everyone, and that includes herself. So she can kind of push herself too hard sometimes, and needs to be softer again with herself as well. Then we have a neutral position of the ring. Again, we see a little bit of this routine, a little bit stuck in this routine. You know, she can find comfort in that routine, and I think that's why she likes to keep it. She likes things to be her way, but it can also be something that's both negative for her. She feels safe, but also she's not growing, she's not learning, and she's not evolving as a person, which she may not find that important. She may be happy with how she is, but I think she probably could do better to learn to accept a little bit more change in her life, accept people in it that are going to shake her up and teach her some things a little bit. But sometimes you've been hurt so bad, you're just scared of the pain, and I'm feeling a lot of that. Like, either her last relationships, not even romantic, it could be friendships too. There's something in a previous friendship, previous relationship that has really hurt her and put her into personal protection mode right now. So, but also she could also be in a relationship and she's working so hard to protect it that she's actually like suffocating herself a little bit. So there's an aspect there. There's a reactionary aspect in this right now that I feel that it's like she's a little too bound up. She's pushing herself too hard, and she's constricting herself too much. So she needs to be careful about that. Then we have the one, excuse me, in a neutral again. And it can be like she comes off snobby because she doesn't like meeting or she doesn't trust people very easily. So people think she doesn't like people, and it can get misconstrued. Her personality, I think, is very misconstrued to the public because she doesn't like to show her emotions. And she can come off as a snob. She can come off as a kind of elitist or power hungry, or, you know, just holier than thou. Like, she looks down her nose at people because she doesn't want to trust everybody. She doesn't want to be a pushover. She doesn't want people to think she's easy to manipulate or something like that, because I think she's just seen so much horrible stuff, not only as an idol, but I just think as a person, she's seen some really awful things for some reason. But at the same time, again, if you are her friend, like, she is extremely supportive, extremely kind, extremely loving. They're super, super important to her, and she runs this line. Again, she is a sweetheart, but she doesn't let people know that. She doesn't want everyone to know that. So her personality is very protected, but inside she is soft and squishy. So that's what I have for her personality. I think all the cards kind of are in alignment there with what's going on with her. And I'm going to just do a quick current energies reading real quick, because I know she's believe she's doing some acting, but I don't follow her too closely. When it was FX, I was definitely more of Luna and Amber and those persons, even though I've kind of, I feel bad I haven't kept up with those girls as much as I could have, but yeah. So let's go ahead and see what Krystal's up to, how she's doing right now. Okay. So you go first, whoops. Then you. Okay. See, again, this coming out of deception and into the devil, like, she's come out of some kind of bad situation, and she's still, like, really protective of, like, outside forces affecting her, especially her personal interests. She's got 2 queens. Could be women around her, too, that are lifting her up and helping her accomplish what she wants. One of them could be her, too. This Queen of Cups could definitely be her because she's a Scorpio. Woo. So let's see what the next card is. Okay. Justice in reverse. So that could be what this double card is referencing. Is there something around her that she feels people either treated her unfairly, or their outside opinion of her is wrong, or she's actually in a legal thing soon. If she is, she's not going to win it. It looks like it's very against her. But these queens tell me, like, with everything around her, she's kind of focusing on herself and just taking care of her people. She does have the people that she does care about, and she is really big on caring for them. So she's going to march forward. Death, rebirth. Yeah, this is about if she did lose out on something, she's going to give it up and transform and move on to the next thing. It's kind of just taking that energy, reforming it, and pushing it into something new. But yeah, this double card is just like people still hate her for some reason, and I just don't know if it's because she had a falling out with someone that was powerful, and now she's having to deal with consequences. I do feel like there may be someone that has her back that she heavily leans on. Oh, I was going to see what her sister is. Is her sister a fire sign? If she is, then that's probably her sister helping her. Or, like, backing her up with all this stupid, whatever this is, nonsense. All right. A few more cards. Let's see. I'll just go ahead and pull them since we're not getting any more jumpers. Page of Pentacles, possibly a new part. Oh my gosh, all these people talking at one time. Someone is trying to block a new project for her, and I don't understand what it is or why. Or it could just be the project is not working out, you know, due to lack of resources or COVID or whatever it is. But there is something weird in a cancellation here that she just feels like it's unfair or not right. This death card about rearranging or redirecting her energy into something new. Again, it lines up with that Page of Pentacles, but there's an issue. There's a conflict. There's like some kind of confliction. And again, I don't know if it's coming from this or this, but like she's got kind of chaotic energy where she's got like 2 things conflicting and making her schedule or her project just cancel itself out. Some reason, I don't know if it's like whatever she's currently doing. I don't think it's that. I think this is the next thing. Because she's kind of dealing with a fallout first and then the repercussion almost of the fallout. And again, it could be that because it's not about her personally. It could be that the confliction is other people and she feels like she's paying the price because these other people couldn't get their shit together. excuse my language, couldn't get their stuff together, and so she's losing out on something because of that. But it could be because they didn't have their health regulations together, or someone on the cast went out and hung out and got COVID and then spreads it to some other people. There's someone else's actions are causing her to miss out on something. And again, I don't know if it's quite what she's into right now, but it will be probably in the nearer future. So seems like she's already starting to see that coming down the line, and she's frustrated. Yeah, I do Queen of Cups. It does tell me like she's gonna deal with it in kind of a healthy way. Like she's probably not going to try to drag anybody publicly, upset people. She's just like gonna find her inner peace, gonna deal with it, gonna move on to the best of her ability. But it does seem like she's dealing with a bunch of other people, making her life more frustrating than it needs to be. than it should be. But it's like in all of this, she's like, I'm gonna find my peace. I'm not gonna let it drag me down. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep just doing me. I'm gonna keep doing me. So there's some of that. But yeah, I don't know what she's going on with these things, or these chaotic energies are like fighting around her right now. So that's what I have for Krystal. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. I think she's going to just keep it moving. She's going to keep fighting. She's going to keep doing her work, and she's not going to let these idiots around her stop her. But it is just something that frustrates her and is slowing her down a little bit in this reading. So that's what I see for her. I hope you enjoyed this reading on Krystal. Thank you for requesting it. I think this is an older request from the Tumblr, which I'm not really accepting requests from anymore. I'm just trying to finish that list so we can move on to something new. It's going to take me still a while, though. There's still a lot there. But I think due to coffee donators, we have moved through the list actually faster than I thought we would. So I really appreciate you guys. Again, if you want a personality reading or a career reading or ideal partner reading for your idol, you can make that donation on the Ko-fi page and request it there, and I'll get to it. Like, it's literally going to be the next reading I do, the next time I record. Or you can order a personal reading for yourself from my Etsy shop. And I have a Patreon for really spicy, scandalous content that I don't want to deal with the trolls on YouTube for. So we have that too. Check it out. Like I said, I've done Sungmi's case, AOA's, Mina and Jimin, and I'm doing Krystal. Maybe by the time this goes up, that might be coming up. That's going to be for April. If you join the Patreon, you'll get to actually request the future readings there. So you get input and a say in what happens on the Patreon if you join the Patreon. So I really hope people check that out. I'm trying to make it a good space for people to just kind of have a more close-knit community than here on YouTube. So if you like what I do, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you check out my community tab for updates. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I love you. Bye.